we just got a new trailer today for Diddy, The Reckoning. Rob, did you get a chance to check out this 4-part docuseries? Now, it's only like a minute and 6 seconds. It's just a teaser.
Yeah.
But did you get to catch this teaser, and what did you think?
I did. Now, the crazy thing about this 4-part documentary series is it's 50 Cent is the producer. He made it. And if you have ever seen him speak, he is no fan of Diddy's. And apparently this is a searing documentary. There's incredible footage, supposedly, and he's going to rip the roof off Sean Combs' entire career, such as it is, and what brought him and what put him in jail. Now, I have to tell you, I was, for a long time, Sean Combs started producing records when he was 14 years old. And he was kind of a hero of mine, kind of a self-made man. And that was before I knew much about his business practices and his personal life. But in a way, I saw this trailer and it kind of just made me feel sad, to be honest. But this again is like catnip for me. I can't wait to tune in and watch all the salacious details, which makes me feel bad about myself, to be honest. But I think the corruption of fame and fortune, and seeing what it does to people has always been fascinating to me. And how do you balance out? I think, it's almost biblical in the sense that when a person is corrupted by wealth and power, to see how they wield that power is always fascinating from a storytelling perspective. It's disappointing from a human perspective, but I'm certain that it's going to make for interesting viewing. Just like, Netflix put out the Charlie Sheen documentary,
right?
The 2-part Charlie Sheen documentary that I actually thought was really quite excellent, to be honest, and really sort of fair-minded profile of what went on and what happened. And kudos to Charlie Sheen for doing that. And I'm hoping that this could be just as good as that documentary was.
Yeah,
so,
I'm curious.
Sad, but fascinating.
And Netflix always does so great on their docuseries, and true crime. I kind of wonder how it's 4 parts. So I'm wondering if I hope that the first episode is just like a quick, like, this was his rise to power, because we don't need the whole history of Puff Daddy over here. But I figure it's going to be the quick rise to power, probably end episode 1 with, and then things got weird, or things started like making a weird turn, like things started coming out, and then episode 2 and 3 are probably more about the I would say like the accounts of what was going on. So the rising action into like, then episode 3 probably the trial, and then I would say probably the verdict in episode 4 to the aftermath, I would guess.
And also, I really I've always been fascinated by the hip hop scene. I have right behind me Ed Piskor's Hip Hop Family album, and I've always been, since the beginning of hip hop in the 70s with like Kool Herc and all of that. And Diddy represented, Sean Combs produced people like Biggie Smalls. So it's going to be interesting to see how that first.
It's a crazy history.
Yeah, and coming from 50 Cent, I'm hoping that he really delves in honestly into what hip hop was and how it evolved throughout the 90s and into the 2000s. So I'm looking forward to all of that, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, what do you guys think? You going to check this out on Netflix? 4-part docuseries Diddy, The Reckoning. The trailer has dropped, like we said. You can go check it out. It's only about a minute and 6 seconds. I got to admit, I'm kind of a sucker for true crime and also biographical docuseries. This is something really relevant for our times, so let us know what you think in the comments, if you're going to check it out or not, if this is a skip.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.